25-year-old Maxwell Frost won the Democratic nomination Tuesday for Florida's 10th Congressional District. Frost considers himself a progressive and has been endorsed by Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. The Federal Election Commission reports that his campaign has raised more than $1.5 million so far. Frost is hoping to fill the seat vacated by Congresswoman Val Demings, who just won the Democratic nomination for the U.S. Senate. Demings will face off against GOP incumbent Senator Marco Rubio this November. And Maxwell Frost joins us now for more on this race and what's to come. So thanks for being here. Good to see you. I have to admit, you're making me feel a little bit old because you will be, if elected, the first Gen Z member of Congress. We often associate young voters with apathy, but we are actually seeing some Gen Zers like yourself running for Congress this cycle. And I'm wondering, why that is and what does that signal?
Well, a lot of it, and thank you for having me on, has to do with the fact that we are just now getting old enough, our generation, to vote, to run for office, and to be involved in the political process in a real way. I mean, if you think about the timeline of Gen Z, I remember being in elementary school, looking at the news and seeing a bunch of people sleeping outside of Wall Street and hearing about something called wealth inequality. And then I'd grow up more and go through more school shooting drills than I did fire drills. I'd see these school shootings on the news day after day, from Columbine to Parkland, until it hit home here, where we lost 49 angels due to the Pulse massacre. And the reason why Gen Z is getting involved so young and early is because we see the world for how it is right now. And the question we're asking is, why haven't these problems been solved? Gen Z is also known for being a bit stubborn. And I like to say now we're being stubborn about the world we want to live in. We want a world where our kids can thrive. And now we're going to vote. We're going to run for office. We're going to do what needs to be done to ensure that our voices are heard.
And, we're approaching a midterm. Midterms are typically low turnout elections, especially among young people. Do you think that dynamic will hold this time around, or is there something that you think that will encourage younger voters to turn out in a midterm election?
The trend's been going up. I mean, if we remember in 2018 with the March for Our Lives movement that really inspired tons of young people across the country to vote, we had the highest youth voter turnout in a midterm. Then in 2020, we fought hard and had the highest youth voter turnout in the history of our country. So that trend's going to continue to go up because, like I said, young folks are becoming 18. They're getting old enough to vote. They have a righteous anger about the world they want to live in. They're seeing people like Governor DeSantis here in Florida scapegoat the most vulnerable communities due to his failure to provide for working class families. And we're fed up with it. And now we're going out to vote. And as we have younger candidates running, as we have more leaders who are understanding what the issues are and how we want the world to be, which is really what everyone wants, is safety, prosperity, and opportunity, we're going to see those voting numbers go up, not just for Gen Z, but for everybody.
And I want to ask you a little bit more about Florida politics. You mentioned DeSantis. I mean, Florida was once considered a top swing state, but it's been turning redder over the past few years. I mean, Trump won it by 3 points, which is actually a lot in a state like Florida. And Democrats lost congressional seats last cycle. Why do you think Democrats have been struggling in Florida?
I think a lot of it has to do with our messaging. And I think the thing that our campaign shows is we need messaging that's inclusive of everyone, right? Our campaign isn't about blue versus red or Democrats versus Republicans. It's about the people versus the problem. We talk about love a lot on this campaign. The fact that if you love somebody, you want them to have health care. You want them to live in a community free of gun violence. You want them to have a clean environment and all the things they need to live their lives with their families. And that's something we can all agree on. A message and a agenda that's about love of all people. And that's what this campaign was about. That's why we were able to win. That's how we're going to win in November. And that's how we're not only going to flip this state blue, but we're going to bring our state together as a culture behind shared values. And I'm excited to do that work here in Florida, outside of D.C., building power with working class families and everyone to build a Florida that's worthy of us all.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned people your age expressing frustration with people in government. I mean, I'm curious what grade you might give the Biden administration right now.
I think the Biden administration is doing a good job. I mean, we just saw today him canceling some student loan debt is important. We need more, but this is a great step forward. It's going to inspire young people across the country, and it's a great opportunity for more people to join this movement. You know, I said this earlier today. A lot of folks look at the student loan debt problem and blame young people. They say we're living beyond our means, but we know the truth. It's not that. It's not that it's not that we're living beyond our means. It's that we've been denied the means to live. And when someone like President Biden takes a step forward and says, "I see you, I hear that, I understand that problem," it inspires young people to go out. So I think the president's doing a good job. I'm excited to go to D.C. and fight with him and Democrats for even more, and fight for the world that we deserve and the world that we want.
And just really quickly, do you want him to come and campaign for you?
That'd be great. I want the president to come and campaign for Val Demings to be a U.S. senator and for Charlie Crist to take out Ron DeSantis in the governor's mansion. Ron DeSantis is running for president right now. He's not running for governor. He has his eyes set on the White House, and we have to stop him. People call Florida a red state. It's not a red state. It's a state with millions of poor and working class families crying out for help. And my message to people across the country is don't give up on Florida. Just yesterday, voters in the center of this state elected, Democratic voters, a 25-year-old organizer to go represent them in the United States Congress. And I want that to be a message to folks. We need more resources here and help. And so we'd love the president to come and show the country that Florida is not a place that we should give up on.
All right. Maxwell Frost, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.